Hi everybody, and welcome back to chapter 2 of My Voice, My Mission. So, yesterday I rested. My voice is very tired from singing rigorously for a couple of days now. But 2 days ago, I recorded my first clip of myself singing classical music for the first time in 20 years. And this is what it sounded like. As when the dove laments alone along the naked spray, when he returns the bushy mounts, but loves the livelong day, but loves the livelong day. Okay, so let's analyze what was good and what was bad with that clip. Well, the good part was actually it sounded quite classical. I didn't think it sounded like a pop singer, not a good classical singer, but still as a classical singer. And I like that. That is on the right way. And second of all, I couldn't see too many big tensions. There were no shoulders up here or a jaw out there, so it was quite relaxed. So that was a good part. The bad things though, well, first of all, it was pitchy. It was very pitchy. Not because I can't sing in pitch, but because I don't have the muscles, the breath support, or the stamina to keep it up where it's supposed to be. The other thing was the flexibility in my larynx and in my soft palate is not good enough. My larynx is quite high and a bit too tense from holding it. Because when you sing pop and rock, you don't want to have any vibrato. When you sing classical, you gotta have a natural vibrato. So what you do to keep the vibrato from coming is that you hold your larynx steady. And I see that I tend to do that even now. So I gotta loosen that up. Also, I gotta lift my soft palate a bit more to get the notes to resonate more. And as a result from all of those late nights and rock and roll singing, the edges of my vocal cords are way too thick. That's something I will have to work on. I can't fix that with an exercise or in a day or two, because the edges, you do know how the vocal cords look, right? Like two orange cloves together like this. And the edges are supposed to be very, very thin, so they can easily move back and forward and close very softly and evenly. If you sing too hard, and with age, and with alcohol, and with cigarettes, and with air conditioning, and if you're just sensitive, your edges tend to be a bit blunt after a while. So we're going to talk a bit more about how to keep the edges nice and thin. So we can do this. Maybe we should wait a couple of weeks for those notes. But you remember the song that I was singing? Today I'm going to try the next part of it. This part. So, it's time to begin, but where to start? You can start with any part that you want to. For me, I think I'm going to start working my vocal cords and especially the edges to make them a bit thinner. The thin edges, that is what makes the glitter of the voice, make it sound nice and young. And how to get that back? Well, first of all, the most important thing is no pressure, ever. Use soft exercises. Use your best vowels or your best sounds. For me, I love my NG. That is the softest sound that I can make. I try to make quite long scales so I get the speed. And always think as a pyramid. No compression and no force on the top. So this is one of my favorite scales. I go soft on an NG. usually take my R's. If you're not Swedish, the R could be a bit problematic. Then why not use a lip roll, the brr. I will use the R, same thing, make sure you start quite steady and go soft on the top. Not perfect pitch, but you get the idea. So I've been doing my normal warm-up. I'm going to do a couple of exercises for my soft heights, and then I'll get back to you. So the part that I chose for today is quite jumpy, which is probably the hardest thing I can do when my voice is quite heavy. So how do I stop my voice from getting heavy on the high notes? This is what I do. This is a trick that I came up with all by myself. I never had a teacher doing this with me. I usually don't do it that much with my students either, but I do it a lot with myself. And that is, I jump. And I just let the voice take the notes one at a time without any tensions, almost looking a bit stupid. So no tensions in the face, no tensions in the neck, and just bounce them out one by one, like this. Doesn't sound pretty, but you can actually hear that I can hit the highest notes and without that much tension. So that is a way for my body to tell my voice where it's supposed to go when you do it faster. I will not be able to do this in a legato for probably another week, but I will be able to speed it up. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and then we're gonna sing it. Second try, I'm gonna do the song from the beginning. What I'm going to do today differently from last time is I'm not going even to try to sing it legato as it's supposed to be. I'm gonna do it not jumpy, but a bit staccato to see if I can hit the high notes and do more legato on the lower parts. So here we go, from the beginning. And this time, compared to last time, I actually sang in key. Well, that was everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. Next time we're going to talk a bit about why it could be a good idea to sing classical music even if you're a pop and rock singer, and what can you use it for. So stay tuned and see you next time.